Hey YouTube, it's me, Whiteman here again, and today's be a review on my new gun I got a few days ago. I want to tell you that I'm on a budget. Like before this video ever gets done, I'm on a budget and I don't have any expenses to get a gun that is relatively expensive. I don't have enough money to get a $500 or a $200 gun. I just can't do that. But what I did find is a very plausible weapon that I could be suited for me, actually, for me being on a budget. And that since I've heard that on YouTube there's been great reviews and not so great reviews, it's somewhere in the middle, but most people that have reviewed this and own this gun have said that it's a really decent gun for those who are just starting off or those who just want an extra gun. It's either or if you're a pro or amateur or just beginner. So this is a really good gun, even though it's $100, but here I'll show you the gun right now. This is the Ignite Black Ops M4 Viper. You can see this is being known as the Walmart gun, being $100. What I have done to this gun to make it better is a lot of things that most people should probably look into. But firstly, to start off with the gun, I was super excited to get this gun, and I know a few things I didn't like about the gun. One thing in particular, that it came with the standard AR type handguard that covers the whole entire midsection of the foregrip section right there, and that'll be housing the battery and the gas tube inside. And it also came with the carry handle, I think the detachable carry handle, and a unjamming rod and cleaning rod for that. And it also came with this 350 round or 300 round metal high cap magazine. And that's about it for the gun. And what I wanted to do for the gun is just customize it to make it more suitable to me, being for my loadout being Special Forces multi-cam loadout. So what I wanted to do is, firstly, I had an old M4 that had a railing system and it was broken, so I threw that out. And this is what I got now, and I love this gun because it has a nice weight and it's mostly full metal and polymer plastic. But it's still a really good gun. I tried it out and it does really good. Has a nice blowback to it. But first off, what I did was I wanted to have a railing system up there so I could put anything else I wanted to up there. And especially because I know that the railing system is really skinny, and with these are really fat and has a lot of room. Hard to see. Has a lot of room to hold stuff into it. And the battery cannot fit into the railing system. And luckily, I remembered I have a laser light that has ability to have two nunchuck panels in it that I can hold into, and that's what I have right here. And that'll hook up to the battery housing component inside, along with the battery being here. So that's a really good idea. I first had it on top, but then I wouldn't be able to see with the ACOG. And the ACOG right here is from my other AR-15. I'm hoping to get in the near future, hopefully soon really, replica EOTech 551. That'll be really good up there, and I really want one of those. Nothing else major, just really, the part of the railing system was really tough for me to get is because the railing system would not fit on the part of where it connects from here to here. It was lopsided, and as you can see, it probably still is a little lopsided, being the bottom railing and the top are a little slanted and cannot be fitted into. That's what I had a problem with, either sanding the tops of the both railing down, or make them shorter or skinnier, or either that. I just finally said I'm just going to zip tie these things together, and so far they have really it's still kind of wobbly, but it's not really effective for me though, because I'm only worried about the foregrip being that wobbly. So I had to add minor changes to it, but it's still doing really good. I'm so proud of today. And And that's about it for the railing, and also I did the railing for there and right there. And the railing is plastic, by the way. It's not metal, so worry about that. And the blowback works really great, and that is what it does. And what I just did recently, I think about today, I worked on both a little sling attachment out of zip tie again, because there's no. I tried to get a sling attachment for here, but it didn't work so out good. And right here is I spray painted the buttstock right here, tan with some snakeskin pattern to it. This came out a little bit better than it did on my OpsCore helmet on both sides, and with the Special Forces style IR chem light. Well, not IR chem light. It's just a chem light glow stick with the rubber band. And also, if you're wondering why I have electrical tape up here, is because I saw a review on a guy, I think it was a while ago. They said if you're having problems with this, putting too much pressure on the buffer tube, the two upper and lower receivers will disconnect. He had a way of having it with the carry handle on top, and he would have paracord around it, and I wanted the carry handle off, so that's what I did. And I both had zip tie problems and paracord problems, so I was like left with electrical tape, and for the most part, it's still, and the electrical tape does pretty good. It just holds up nicely for the time being, and I just like it. But yeah, that's about it. This is being my new gun, and I'll be using. Yeah, that's it about the gun itself. Any questions about this weapon, please contact me. And remember to subscribe, rate, and comment any other things you would like to do to it. And please, if you just really want to know how I got this, I like this, because mainly not many M4 Vipers can be done with well. There is another version out this that is called the M4 Diamondback, which does it does include the railing system. But since I wanted the Viper more, I chose to enhance it more and make it look cooler, and the weight definitely brings out to it, especially because this ACOG is like really heavy. But it brings it out more, and I really like it. So yeah, that's it on the review. So yeah, that is it. Yeah, remember to subscribe, rate, comment. Thanks, guys.